It's Friday morning. That means 2-minute drill time here at 105.5 WDHA. It's Jim Monaghan along with Chris Swendeman. Swendeman, I sent this to you earlier in the week on Monday. A guy named Miles McQuiggan put this on Twitter. I refuse to call it X, by the way. Red Sox fans, 49 and 40. They might be good enough to make the playoffs, but that's more an indictment of the playoff format. Yankees fans, 55 and 37. Fire the manager, release everyone, cancel the season. Mets fans, 44 and 44. The purple blob will lead us to greatness. This is where we are in the 2024 season, Swendy. It's all a matter of perspective.
Did you ever think that a character from one of our fast food chains would be the inspiration for a playoff run for the New York Mets?
All right, so let's talk Yankees as I put my Yankee hat
A,
on.
a man with many hats. Here he comes,
Here
folks.
we go again. I mean, listen, they got off to a great start, no doubt about it. They probably played a little bit over their heads. They've hit a major bump. There's no two ways about it.
They are. And I mean, they're not even losing games 3-2. They're getting crushed. And that's the problem. But for any Yankee fan, and I'm one of them, so, don't take this as me bashing the Yankees as I'm not a fan. I'm a fan, but I'm smart enough to realize, guys, whoever you're saying, fire Boone, stop it. They're a 50 plus win team before you're at the All-Star break. It's not happening. They have to make changes. The trade deadline's coming. Cashman has to do his job. Let it happen. This fire everybody nonsense, it's got to stop. It's ridiculous.
Now let's move over across the river to Queens. The Mets are still in decent position. They are within striking distance of a wild card. I still hold that July 22nd, after the Marlins series following the All-Star break, is the point at which the Mets have to say yes or no, we're buyers or sellers.
It's such a Met dilemma right now. It like only the Mets would be right here where we're going to start the season. We're going to, let the young guys play, and the young guys have exceeded expectations. Vientos has been unreal. He's got 10 homers already, Jim. I mean, that kid is big. One of their what they thought cornerstone was Brett Beatty. They send Beatty down to the minors, bring up Vientos, and Vientos has been a spark plug for them. Alonso playing great. We talked about Lindor's play. Even O'Neill's coming around, and O'Neill was kind of like the sore spot in the lineup. Nimmo should be an all-star, in my opinion. I mean, this is a really good lineup, and if their pitching holds up, they could make some noise.
And because they were mentioned in the tweet, let's go to the Red Sox, who have taken 4 out of 6 of their last meetings with the Yankees. This is a young, exciting, athletic team, and I mean, I think they're overachieving to an extent, but Alex Cora has these guys believing in themselves, and they could make a lot of noise come the playoffs.
I agree with you. And you know what? For a team that was supposed to be kind of, a year or two off and last in the standings, they're right in the thick of things. I mean, who would have thought with a pitching staff like names like Houck, Crawford, and Pavetta as your top three? But here they are. And you know what, Jim? You're going to understand this reference before anybody. They remind me offensively a lot of your former dirt dogs that went very far over the years. They just have a hustle about them that that's the kind of team that you want to put your money behind because you know what? The effort's there every night.
And that's the 2-minute drill for a Friday morning here at 105.5 WDHA. Thanks, Chris.
You got it, Jim. Talk to you next week, pal.